The deadly silent treatment. Something that you just cannot get your head around. Why? Why do they do it? Why is it that they can't just talk? Tell me what's going on. Instead, you are met with nothing, with silence. Do you know how abusive this is? In this video, I'm going to talk about exactly this and what the reasoning behind silent treatment actually is. Hello my friends and welcome back. I hope that you're all doing really well. So in today's video, I just wanted to unpack the silent treatment. I know for a lot of you, you are going through this at the moment and it is so devastating when someone just removes all forms of communication from you and you're like, what on earth is really going on here? Like everything was fine one day and now it's not. It's almost as though they are ghosting you. But what I want you guys to know is that this silent treatment will end at some point and they will want to talk to you. But you see, this is how controlling it actually is. It's done on their time. They know. They know how long they are going to stretch this silent treatment out. And then they choose when they talk to you. So this, my friends, exactly this, I'm going to be talking about the silent treatment, why it happens, what it means, what is the psychology behind a silent treatment, and things that you can do to be able to combat this or get past this. But my friends, just before we get into the video, just want to say that I do go live on this channel once a week, every single Tuesday. And if there is something on your mind or there's something that maybe you are thinking about, I would say come on over. We could be answering your question. If it's not me, then we've got this amazing supportive community that is in the live chat alongside the live stream. Guys, it is a vibe on these streams. It is. We do actually have a lot of fun. And who says that healing has to be boring or it has to be tough? Come on over. Know that you have a supportive community behind you. I'd love to see you there. Okay, so the silent treatment. It is one of the cruelest forms of abuse, and it is abuse. There is no other way to be able to describe this other than this is abuse that actually happens to you. Now think about it. Let's understand the psychology of a silent treatment. When somebody removes all forms of communication from you and you don't know why, you're not prepared, nobody tells you, you don't know how long this is going to go on for, and it leaves you completely confused. And what is going on for you is a very interesting phenomenon. All you want to do is be able to talk to this person. All you want to do is be able to talk to them and to try and understand why they are doing this, what's going on, why this is happening. But this person in your heart, like deep down, you know that this person doesn't care. They're not going to explain it to you. And you know that they are not going to tell you why they are doing this. You see, the narcissist is really skilled and really adept at doing exactly this. And there is a reason why they do this. And the reason for this is all about manipulating you. Yes, my friends, this is one of their manipulation tactics. Think about it. You're removing communication from someone, okay, and that person doesn't know. They don't know that this is coming up. So they stop talking to you. This person is internalizing all of it inside. So they're thinking that there's something wrong with them, that they've done something to upset you. And you're thinking, yeah, you know what? I've got control over them. This is what they are doing. They are manipulating you into conformity. They want confirmation. They want you to conform. That's all this is about. So they are conditioning or they are controlling your behavior so that you behave in a certain way, in the way that they want you to. Because it is not healthy and it is not a normal part of behavior to just stop communication with someone for no apparent reason. Or maybe you've argued. Okay, let's say maybe you have argued. Maybe there's been some disagreements that have happened, all right? But two healthy people will be able to talk about it. You will be able to talk. Or perhaps maybe if you can't in that moment, you say, do you know what? Like, I really can't talk at the moment. I feel really upset. but let's talk about this later. Okay, maybe tomorrow or the day after. All right, that's what two healthy people do. But for a narcissist, they remove themselves. They remove themselves with communication, emotionally, and also energetically. And so you are felt, all right, like you are completely and utterly stunned and shocked in this moment. And also it might bring up triggers for you of abandonment. And so if this is a double whammy, all right? Because you have no understanding, you don't know why this person is doing this. And meanwhile, the narcissist is sitting there thinking, yeah, like, do you know what? I got you wrapped around my little finger. Now you are going to do what I want you to do. And the reason why this silent treatment happens is because in the narcissist perceived mind, remember they have a skewed way of seeing things. They see things differently to the way that me or you do. So in their mind, they're thinking, right, okay, you have not conformed. You have not done something that you were supposed to do. Remember, this is perceived. It doesn't mean that you were meant to do all of these things, but the narcissist is seeing this as a rejection. Okay, and this is triggering their wounds. All right, in order to be able to talk about it and explore it, explain it, no, they remove communication, because if they were to talk about it, the way that they would think is that they are weak, that they are vulnerable. And a narcissist doesn't want to be weak and vulnerable. They don't want to do that. They want to be able to be the ones that are in control. They want to be the one that leads in this scenario. So the only way that they can do this to preserve their power is if they are mean to you, if they are horrible to you, if they just remove all communication. Now, this is a really abusive act because it really upsets the person that you're doing this to. They have no understanding, no idea why this has happened, yet the narcissist does this. And this is very harrowing for someone who is trying to understand it. This is very challenging for someone who doesn't understand what is going on. And you can go in these cycles, but each time know that your behavior is being primed, is being conditioned so that you conform, so that you do what the narcissist wants you to do. It's quite a cruel act to be able to do this to somebody, to be able just to be so mean, so nasty to this person, where you remove all communication and this person doesn't understand. Now, the reasoning behind it, okay, is because this was done to the narcissist. They experienced this themselves throughout their childhood, and when they remove, when someone that you care about, when someone that you trust removes communication, what it does do is you internalize things. The narcissistic child wouldn't have understood this, and they also would have internalized this. And the way that they would have thought about this is that they are not good enough, that they are someone who maybe they need to be able to please their parents. They have let their parents down or their caregivers down, and they need to be able to please them. They need, in order for them to get the validation, to get the love that they need to be able to conform. And this has been encoded in their brains and their way of behaving. And that's what the narcissist then does to you. It is patterned behavior. They don't know any other way to be. So they do the same thing that was done to them. They feel that if they prime you, they condition you, like what was done to them in childhood, okay, that's how they believe interpersonal relationships should be. That's how they believe relationships should be, is that they're constantly priming you. And this is called conditional love. Love that is based on conditions, transactional. And this is very much objectification, isn't it? Like, if you think about it, like, this person is objectifying you. So they see you as an object, someone that they can play with, someone that they can, you know, there's conditions to the way that they are towards you. But this isn't how relationships should be. This isn't how all of this interaction should go. It's not about conditioning. It's about being able to understand. It's about being able to talk about things and explore them and understand that, okay, maybe I've upset you, or this has happened that do you know what? You talk about it, you explore it. But because the narcissist is selfish and they think about themselves, okay, and they have no way of being able to open up and express themselves in an authentic way. So this is the way that they're going to do it. They're going to manipulate the situation so that, okay, so that you conform. It's a manipulation tool. And in this type of abuse, all right, you feel as though you need to change. You feel as though you're not good enough. So then you basically initially feel like you need to conform. You need to do, if you want this relationship to keep going or this friendship to keep going, you need to change. You need to be different. You need to do things that are going to please this person. Kind of like the expression of walking on eggshells. All right. So the narcissist will direct you and tell you what you need to do and how you need to think, and you conform. That's ultimately what they are doing. And this is one of the tactics in order to get you to conform. Now, if you are someone that is going through this, please know that I do offer one-to-one consultations. And I've got a great video, all right, I've got a great video on kind of unpacking this and showing you guys and explaining to you why this happens. This goes further into it. So please watch this video. I've also got a journal club and a mentorship if you want to kind of help move forward on your healing journey. Okay, please see the description box for the link. And I've also got a community of like-minded individuals, people who have been through similar things you have. It's an absolutely free community to join, and it is a Discord server. And if you're interested in joining, please see the link below. Guys, thank you so much for watching, and I really hope this video has helped. See you in the next one. Goodbye.